Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alright, good morning. Alright, I will explain about the lens. What that's the lens? Do you know about the lens? Do you can see the picture? Okay, things clear that restricted by two posture shaped cylindrical. Next, lens. Lens are two lens scan or concave or lens concave, divergent or spread, divergent or spread, or and convergent or gather. Use the lens. Lens. Alright, 1. Lens convex. 1. Loop or glass magnifier. 2. Lens object on microscope. 3. Lens object on TB coulars. 4. Spectacle hypermetropy or mycopenia. Next, lens scan. First, lens ocular on binoculars. 2. Spectacles myopia or myopic. 4. Third, lens ocular on microscope. Next slide. Lens convex. Do you know lens convex? A score from focused lens is positive, characteristic convergent or colored light. You can see the picture rise point, no, 0, rise, gather, throw, find, line normal and cut F2, rise guide, F1, reflected, parallel with field glass flat. Next slide. Example division lens convex. Benda mengarah ke bayangan. Benda yang datangnya dari arah sini akan direfleksikan bayangannya ke sini. Okay, next slide. Lens scan. Score from focused lens is negative. Characteristic divergent or spread like rise comes if total F2, however, reflected parallel with field flat in line normal. Alright, and rise the 12 point now 0 and rise get 12 line normal and reflected opposite reflection with F1. Next slide. Example division lens scan. Bayangan yang datangnya dari arah sini akan direfleksikan ke arah sini. Jadi 2F2 sama dengan F1. Next slide. Shadow on lens in general. If shadow are on side, that shown within things character Maya. If shadow are one on side that different, then character real. You can see the picture Maya real and picture 1 and picture 1 and picture 2. Next slide. Formula general on lens. 1 per F sans 1 per S0 plus 1 per SE or sans SE per SO sans HI per HO. F sans focus lens can positive or negative. SO sans distance to lens or always positive. SE sun's distance shadow to lens can positive or negative. HO, height thing, HI, height shadow, and enlargement always positive. Next slide. Character shadow on lens convex. If things put down among point O and F1, his shadow character visual, upright, and laggard. Next slide. Character shadow on lens convex. If things put down on F1, then note 3 is shadow. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, next slide. Character shadow on lens convex. If things put down in back to F1, then shadow character real, upside down, and minimize. Alright. Character shadow on lens zoom scan. Character shadow on lens zoom scan always virtual, upright, and minimize it. You can see the picture. Alright, next slide. Power lens. Is your spectacular? If yes, how many power lens that you use? More and more big power lens, increasingly small long finger curvature lens on spectral P sans 100 per f P sans power lens or diopter, f sans focus length or in centimeter. Next slide. Point 4 and point near A. A super myopy have point 4 limited while point near B not limited, so that is called nearsighted. PPP sans a super PPP sans sehingga a super hypermetropy have point near more from 25 centimeters, so that is called factor. Making lens thin. 1 per F 1 per F sama dengan N2 bagi N1 dikurang 1 dalam kurung 1 per R1 dikali 1 per R1 ditambah 1 per R2. F sama dengan fokus lensa, N2 sama dengan indeks bias ingredient lens, N1, N1. Some index bias medium around usually R1 finger curve 1, R2 finger curve 2. Right. Come on practice. Example 1. Alvaro has myopia, so he wears glasses with strength mean 2 diopter. What is the focus of the lens used by Alvaro? Alright. Lens power mean 2. Ask the focus of the lens. Answer F equal 100 per P. P lens power or mean 2. Okay, P equals mean 2. Alright, and then 100 per mean 2, and then the result are mean mean 50 centimeter. And next example number 2. An object is located 10 centimeter in front of the convex lens. If the lens focus is 15 centimeter, what is the distance between the image and the lens? Right. Next slide. Determine. Now, S equal 10 centimeter, F equal 15 centimeter. Asked S. Answer 1 per S sama dengan 1 per S ditambah 1 per S 1 per S. Anggap saja S1, ini S1 yang ditanyanya S2, jadi 1 per S sama dengan 1 per S1 ditambah 1 per S2, jadinya 1 per S1 sama dengan 1 per S dikurang 1 per S. 1 per S2 tadi sama dengan 1 per Wait. Aduh. Okay, repeat again. Alright, I will explain in bahasa. I hope you understand. S sama dengan jarak, diketahui awalnya S sama dengan jarak 10 cm dan F sama dengan 15 cm. Yang ditanyanya, anggap saja ini S1, S awal atau S0. Anggap aja yang ditanya ini S akhir atau S2. Akunya ngambil S2. Aku ngambil panggilnya S2 aja. Jadi rumusnya adalah kan 1 per F sama dengan 1 per S ditambah 1 per S1 ditambah 1 per S2. Kan udah. Setelah itu aku hapus dulu. Jika yang ditanyanya 1 per S2, jadi rumusnya 1 per F dikurang 1 per S1. 1 per F tadi berapa? Nilainya 1 per 15 kan? Jadi dikurang dengan 1 per 10 nilai S1. Jadi kita samain penyebutnya. Dapat 2 dikurang 3. Jadi 1 per S2 sama dengan banyak kali nih. Oke, sorry. 1 min hasilnya tadi 1 per 30 tadi kan. 30. Itu tuh baru 1 per S2. Kalau yang untuk S2-nya saja atau S jarak akhir, jadi min 30 kita balikin aja per min 1 gitu. Jadi S2-nya sama dengan Jadi S2 atau S akhir sama dengan min 30. Kalau sudah min 30, jadi hasilnya adalah min 30. Balik ke soal tadi apanya? Jadi yang ditanyanya, jarak antara bayangan dengan lensa adalah min 30 cm. Alright. And thanks you may be useful. Alright.